Ever wondered why you get angry and if it's possible to control it? Let's dive into our first conversation, the power of anger. Anger, like joy or sadness, is a natural human emotion. It's a reaction to perceived threats or injustices. But when it surges out of control, it becomes a destructive force, impacting our health, relationships, and overall quality of life. Now, imagine if we could harness that energy, the raw power of anger, and steer it towards something constructive. That's where the concept of emotional regulation comes into play. It's not about suppressing our feelings or pretending they don't exist. It's about acknowledging our anger, understanding its roots, and then navigating it in a manner that's beneficial to us. Managing anger doesn't mean you're striving for a life devoid of this emotion. That's neither practical nor healthy. Instead, it's about learning how to respond rather than react. Mastering anger management isn't about never getting angry but understanding and controlling the emotion. Now let's dive into some techniques you can use to manage your anger. First up, deep breathing. It's as simple as it sounds. When you feel anger bubbling up, pause and take a deep breath. Fill your lungs completely, hold it for a few seconds, then exhale slowly. As you breathe out, imagine your anger leaving your body with the air. This technique not only gives you a moment to collect your thoughts, but also physically calms your body by lowering your heart rate and blood pressure. Next, we have progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves tensing and then relaxing each muscle group in your body, starting from your toes and working your way up to your head. As you focus on each muscle group, you're also distracting your mind from whatever's causing your anger. Plus, the physical act of releasing tension from your muscles can help you feel more relaxed overall. Lastly, let's discuss cognitive restructuring. This is a fancy term for changing the way you think. When we're angry, our thoughts can become exaggerated or overly dramatic. Cognitive restructuring helps you to replace these negative thoughts with more realistic and positive ones. For example, instead of thinking everything always goes wrong, you might think this is a setback, but it's not the end of the world. Each of these techniques has its own benefits, and they can be used separately or in combination depending on what works best for you. The key is to practice them regularly. Just like any other skill, it takes time to get good at managing your anger. And don't be too hard on yourself if you slip up. Remember, it's okay to feel angry. Anger is a natural human emotion, and it's not something we can or should try to eliminate completely. What's important is how we handle that anger, and that we're taking steps to manage it in a healthy way. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice these techniques, the better you'll get at managing your anger. But managing anger isn't just about controlling that one emotion. It's about overall emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage and respond to an emotional experience in a socially acceptable and flexible manner. It's a vital skill that can strengthen our mental health and overall well-being. Imagine trying to sail a boat in stormy seas without a compass or a rudder. That's what life can feel like without emotional regulation. It's not just about managing anger, but also navigating joy, sadness, excitement, and other emotions that make up the human experience. Practicing mindfulness can help us stay grounded in the present moment, instead of being swept away by the tides of our emotions. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, including regular exercise and balanced nutrition, can also support our emotional balance. And remember, if the seas get too rough, there's no shame in seeking professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained navigators in the stormy seas of our emotions. Emotional regulation is the key to a happier, healthier life. So, what have we learned today about managing anger and regulating emotions? We've embarked on a journey of self-discovery, understanding the power of anger and the impact it can have on our lives. We've uncovered techniques to manage this intense emotion, such as deep breathing, which can help to calm the mind and body. We've explored the benefits of progressive muscle relaxation, a technique that involves tensing and relaxing different muscle groups to reduce stress. We've also delved into cognitive restructuring, a method of challenging and changing negative thought patterns that fuel anger. We've highlighted the importance of practicing mindfulness, staying present and accepting our feelings without judgment. We've emphasized the significance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, which includes regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep. And lastly, we've touched on the value of seeking professional help when needed. Remember, it's okay to feel angry. It's what you do with that anger that matters. Take control of your emotions and take control of your life.